Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about FaZe Banks because he got himself into some trouble. You often hear what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but unfortunately when he went to Vegas, the video that happened to show everything that, well, happened in Vegas with him has pretty much leaked out, and well, he's in a lot of trouble, so. Now you guys know how it is, these celebrities, man, they go out to Vegas and they go in these hotel rooms, they party, they go out, and they act reckless, let's be honest. It happens all the time. That's why Vegas has such a reputation of being a party city and a place where people go to do all kinds of crazy things. But unfortunately for FaZe Banks, what he did in Vegas might actually carry some jail time. And at the very least, it's going to be tens of thousands of dollars worth of property damage that he's going to have to pay for because, well, he completely destroyed a hotel room in the process of having this party. Now you guys have seen the movie probably by now, The Hangover. It's a pretty funny movie, honestly. It's been out for a long time. I think it came out in like 2009. Now the video you're gonna see pretty much would show what I would say is a scene from The Hangover. These guys completely destroyed this hotel room. It was completely trashed. Like, there was no way they were just gonna piece this one back together. There was no hotel staff coming back in, flipping the couch back over, dusting it up, and moving another guest in there. This place, you know, it was destroyed. So I'm gonna show you guys the video clip from the article, and then we're gonna talk about it because it's pretty insane. You guys, you're gonna see this, and it's kind of jaw-dropping, honestly. I mean, like I said, this is stuff that I expect to see in movies, but I've never seen very much of this happen in real life, so. Alright, so I don't even know what this is right here, what they're stepping over. I have no clue what this is. It looks like broken, shattered glass of some sort of maybe like tabletop, glass tabletop that is. Just completely destroyed. Table flipped, things, glasses shattered all over the floors, stuff ripped up and thrown everywhere, okay? And this is not the fullest extent of it, but as you can see, it's completely totaled. And you gotta think, this is like fancy hotel in Vegas furniture. This isn't like, you know, some cheap Motel 6 garbage furniture where they get the, you know, IKEA furniture and they barely, you know, get it together, slap it together, and you go in and sit down at it kind of stuff. This is like premier things that they're putting inside of these rooms, and this is completely demolished. This is a check, essentially, for this hotel. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue because, like I said, this is not the furthest extent that what we're seeing here. Wow, look at that nice flat screen TV in this beautiful hotel room that literally just has a hole through the center of it. I'm sure that that's going to be pretty cheap to replace. Alright, so you see that, and you know what that is. They literally almost busted the window, the outside window out of this hotel room. I want you to go ahead and try and comprehend that a little bit. Think about that for a second. They almost took the window out of this hotel. And as you can see from the view, they're not on ground level. They're not even like a 2-story, 3 stories up. They're pretty high up. And this isn't a surface scratch. They almost completely shattered through the window. Someone legitimately could have been killed doing something like this. This was not a game. That window looks like it was shot with a BB gun and did not shatter. Oh my god, man. Pillows everywhere, plants thrown about. I can't see what that is all over the ground. I'm assuming those are glasses smashed. You see glasses all over the tables and stuff where they've been pouring drinks and stuff like that throughout the night. Probably into the early morning, considering how far this party probably went. There's probably people's personal belongings laying all over the floor, probably broken phones, glasses, all kinds of different things laying all over the place. There's stains on the floor. I can't imagine what those stains are. There's probably some alcoholic beverages on the floor, but unfortunately, I would also venture to guess that there might also be some human remains laying on the carpet. Some urine in that carpet. That party looked like it got a little wild there, Banks. Are you sure that those stains in that carpet might not have been a little bit of wee-wee? You sure? Alright, so you have seen the extent of the damage of this hotel room. Now, they've been talking about this for a couple days now, about how, FaZe Banks went to this hotel and apparently destroyed it. So we knew that this happened, but I did not think it was gonna be this bad. I didn't think that they almost took a window out of the 35th floor of the hotel complex, or destroyed the TVs, the tables, essentially everything in this room. According to the hotel staff, who are now apparently trying to press charges, about $30,000 worth of property was destroyed inside of that hotel room, which, when the damage reaches that financial level, it can actually qualify for felony malicious destruction of property, which is actually a very serious charge. I mean, of course, there's levels to these different charges. One could already assume that, but this is something that carries a maximum of 5 years in prison. And the police are apparently investigating him for this. And I mean, from what you can see, I think it's pretty well warranted. This dude and his crew went in here, they threw a party, did not contain themselves, and just they essentially destroyed the building to the point that it had some sort of structural damage. That window has to be replaced. Now, here's the thing. According to what this article says, apparently, and we should understand that this happens, this is a super common thing in Vegas. All these people, these rich people, they go to Vegas all the time. They book these really nice hotel rooms. They get their posses in here. They get their crews in here. Alcohol gets involved. They throw these huge parties. They don't really contain themselves. They get a little bit out of control. And things like this happen, man. Rooms get destroyed. The Hangover Part 4, or I don't even know how many movies they filmed in that goddamn series, it happens in these rooms. People destroy Vegas hotel rooms constantly. Furniture is destroyed. Windows sometimes apparently get shattered, which I'm gonna keep it a stack solid here. I can't imagine myself going to Vegas and getting so stupid and wild that, I shatter a window, but I don't know, maybe it's just the way Vegas is. Maybe it's like a PvP zone, and once you cross that line, you cross into that zone, that barrier, you get like a +10 aggro buff that just makes you act completely different or something. I have no clue. I have no fucking idea. Maybe that's how it works. And if that is the case, then I'm speaking from complete inexperience here, and that's my fault, and I apologize. However, moving forward with what I'm saying, these hotels, they understand that people cannot contain themselves. They understand that they're essentially catering to an audience of people that don't know how to contain themselves. And since they know that these people are often rich, because obviously to rent a hotel room, I mean, you saw the room. To rent a hotel room like that, you have to pretty much be loaded. You're not gonna see Optimus fly out there and rent this kind of room for a couple nights. It's not gonna happen. Optimus is gonna be in the 4-story, roach-ridden Motel 6 down the road where, the ATF or whoever is doing the drug bust. That's just how it works, man. I'm not on this dude's level. This guy is a multi-millionaire. When they go here, these Vegas hotels apparently allow them to drop cases if they just cut them a check and pay off the damages. So apparently, it works like if Banks just apparently pulls out the pocketbook and writes them a check for $30,000 or whatever the exact amount in damages, they will drop the cases with the police, and Banks will not be facing 5 years. Now, let's be honest, Banks is at such a level that he would not probably face 5 years. Now, if you went and did this in a hotel room, you're facing 5 years. Let's be honest. If a Walmart employee spent like however much somehow and went and rented out like a $10,000 a night room, and they did this, they're facing 5 years. That's just how it works. But FaZe Banks, if he didn't pay this off, he's lawyering up, and he's just not facing 5 years. Let's be honest. So essentially, money talks and the rest walks. He's not facing 5 years, folks. That pocketbook is helping him walk away from this one pretty much scotch-free. Well, I mean, not scotch-free because, well, all the scotch is, well, consumed by them in this case, but it's just crazy because I personally can't see myself doing something like this. And I don't really understand that mentality of like, hey, I rented out this extremely nice room. I spent a bunch of money on this room. Now let me spend 8 times the amount that I, paid for it for this night in damages and, face repercussions by destroying it. Like, I would totally have a party in the room, don't get me wrong. I would have all kinds of shit going on in that room. There would be all kinds of ridiculous things going on inside of that hotel room. However, these are not things that would be getting me property damage checks sent in the mail. This, folks, is what I like to call don't turn the spotlight on yourself too bright mentality, okay? Don't go out and do something so stupid and so ridiculous that you just destroy the entire fun concept of it. Of course, they did have fun, but at the end of the day, it's extremely costly. And while he's rich and successful and everything, that $30,000 definitely could have been spent better elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? That could have been invested much better elsewhere. And I just don't think this was necessarily the best idea he could have had. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below, lots of great things going on down there as well. Thank you to my channel members, your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, destroying hotel rooms, and signing out.